Hi, class. This is Michael Howard, and I have PSEL 10C. PSEL 10C states effective leaders prepare the school and the community for improvement, promoting readiness, and imperative for improvement, instilling mutual commitment and accountability, and developing the knowledge, skills, and motivation to succeed in improvement. In my last aspiring assistant principal program meeting, which was on April the 15th. The meeting focus was mostly on building culture. There were four presenters. The topics were school discipline, student discipline, social emotional learning, the charter system and school governance, and student support interventions. But the last topic was the one that intrigued me the most. It was presented by Shannon Hervey. She covered many topics, but the topic that spoke out the most to me was MTSS, multi-tiered systems of instructional support. And so Dr. Hervey opened up with this quote by Tom Herner that I wanted to share with you all. If a child doesn't know how to read, we teach. If a child doesn't know how to swim, we teach. If a child doesn't know how to multiply, we teach. If a child doesn't know how to drive, we teach. If a child doesn't know how to behave, we teach or punish. Why can't we finish the last sentence as automatically as we do the others? Dr. Hervey also gave a reflection question that made me pause and consider. So I want to talk about the research that I had going on to give me a little bit of background knowledge. I know that the state of Georgia is moving towards this MTSS system, and it was kind of, I guess, let out of the bag within the presentation. Luckily, I have a wife who's a part of the Georgia State University's school psychology program. She's a former counselor, and she's a former RTI lead and MTSS certified. And what she basically explained to me was, listen, MTSS is basically a blending of PBIS and RTI. So there were several articles that I wanted to share. I'm going to make certain that you can have those a part of your wheelhouse. But the two articles that I did my summaries on was Reaching a Critical Juncture for Our Kids, The Need to Reassess School Justice Practices by Russell Skiba, and MTSS Coaching, Bridging Knowing to Doing by Jennifer Freeman, George Sagai, Brandy Simonson, and Susanna Everett. So the key points from Skiba's article was the origin of zero tolerance philosophy, the effects of zero tolerance, has zero tolerance made our schools safer, and alternatives to zero tolerance for climate and school safety. The key points for the MTSS article by Freeman and others was why coaching is important, the purpose of MTSS, behavioral theory used to guide the examination of MTSS coaching, key components of MTSS coaching, and the emerging empirical supports of MTSS coaching. And so in closing, there's two questions that I want to ask the class, especially as we make our transition over to the dark side of leadership. So on page 380 of Skiba's article, in the last paragraph, he states, in today's climate, it seems school leaders are being asked to make tough choices between keeping their school safe and ensuring that all students have the continued opportunity to remain in the learning environment. So as an administrator, what will be your priority as you lead? School safety or equity? My second question is, why do you think MTSS advocates are pushing for building level MTSS specialists? Stay safe, and I see you when I see you.